Hi, I'm Bella. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. This week is OCD Awareness Week, and in honor of that, IOCDF is asking people what they want other people to know about the real OCD. What I want people to know about OCD is that it's kind of like having a super sensitive, overactive alarm system in your brain. Imagine that you had an alarm in your house that reacted to every single thing you did, any little thing. Say the cat walked down the stairs, or someone flushed the toilet, or it was just a breezy day. Imagine how much that would interrupt your life. What the hell? So now you have this stupid alarm that you can't ignore and it won't turn off. So now what do? But you have to call the alarm company, and this is what they tell you.
OCD alarm system, everything's an emergency.
Excuse me, but I have an alarm, and I just was reading my book, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I sneezed, and it's telling me I have an emergency. What should I do?
Okay, ma'am, that does actually sound like an emergency. Here at OCD Alarm Systems, as I said earlier, everything is an emergency. What I'm going to need for you to do to get this alarm reset, I'm going to need you to do one cartwheel and hop on one foot 3 times.
Have you lost your mind? What does that have to do with turning the alarm off?
Ma'am, are you questioning the OCD alarm system? This is the most sensitive, most high-tech alarm system you can possibly buy. And when I tell you that the only way to get this alarm system off is to do one cartwheel and hop on your foot 3 times, that's the way it is. That's the only way you can do it. And if you choose not to listen to me, you're just going to have to listen to that alarm system keep going off.
Fine.
Ma'am, I do see that your alarm system has been disengaged. Now, just so you know, the OCD alarm system becomes more sensitive every time it goes off. So the next time you feel like a little sniffle coming on, maybe a little tickle in the back of your throat, that alarm's going to go off again. And at that point, we're going to need you to do 2 cartwheels and hop on one foot 6 times.
Okay, so no, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Jeez. You've got to be kidding me! This is how it goes, day in and day out. The more you do what the OCD alarm system tells you to do, the more you have to do to turn off the alarm. Now, there is an alternative. You become so desperate that you have to call the ERP, Exposure Response Prevention Group, that maybe can help you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling the Exposure Response Prevention Group. Is your OCD alarm driving you crazy? We can help.
I have this OCD alarm system, and it's interrupting my whole entire day trying to get it off. So what should I do? Do you have anything to help me?
You have called the right place. We certainly can help you with your sneezing and alarm system needs. What I would recommend is, I want you to go into your kitchen closet, grab some pepper, and give it a sniff.
But that sounds just as crazy as what the alarm company told me to do.
Yes, I know this sounds counterintuitive, but it actually works. So what I'm going to need you to do is go ahead and make yourself sneeze, basically. When the alarm goes off, I want you to just kind of sit with it. Instead of panicking and calling your OCD alarm company, give yourself a minute, take a deep breath, and know that the alarm will eventually go off on its own.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Maybe I should do some cartwheels. Maybe just in case. With the exposure response prevention, you learn to expose yourself to whatever it is causing your alarm to go off. Now, the OCD alarm might not go away completely, but you learn to resist the urge to do whatever the OCD alarm company is telling you to do, and eventually you feel less anxious about it. Time to do my exposure response prevention again. Achoo! It's off.
Come on, bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. So just to kind of sum up in a few words exactly what OCD is, when a person with OCD gets an intrusive thought, which is usually triggered by seeing something or hearing something or just randomly pops into your head, immediately the OCD alarm starts going off. Like so. At that point, often the OCD will then come up with something that you can do to get that alarm to stop going off, to get that anxiety to settle down. And it works great the first time you do a compulsion.
Fantastic.
Your anxiety will be gone and you'll be good to go. The problem is that the next time that intrusive thought comes up, your OCD is going to tell you to do the same thing again and maybe a little bit more. And eventually you're spending half your life, 3/4 of your life, whatever, doing compulsions and trying to get your OCD alarm system to stop. With exposure response prevention, what we have to do is intentionally expose Bella to whatever is triggering her OCD alarm to go off. So if it's an intrusive thought, we write the thought down, we say it out loud, we have sung songs about it, we have made up board games as a family to play to try to make it as enjoyable as it can be, because it is hard work. The idea is to get your brain to realize that a thought is just a thought, and if you don't complete the compulsion, nothing's going to happen. If you don't complete the compulsion, your brain is not going to explode. The world is not going to end. You know, it's just a thought. A thought is a thought. Our video today, super silly, because we have found as a family that a sense of humor has really gotten us through some really icky, awful times with OCD. But
that being said, OCD is a serious mental health issue and it can impact your life greatly, but this is good news, no more bad news. There is help and treatment out there.
So yeah, that is what we want people to know about OCD. Thanks so much for watching.